Roger, Dodger, Sixer, Dixer, and...
All right, now we are here. I don't actually know what order I'm gonna upload these handful of videos in, so I don't know what order you're watching them. But we're trying to get all our bases covered. We did some Tacoma, Wrangler, Tundra. We're gonna do a 4Runner. So this is the Tundra, this is Travis.
What's up?
With Fieldcraft as well. I guess Travis _ Team Fieldcraft is your IG name. You might follow him already, but if not, I'll link to his stuff down below. And this is a relatively new Tundra. He had a really crazy 4Runner before this that he sold, and you just wanted something a little bigger with a little more space.
A little bigger, and just I ramped those miles up pretty bad. So 2 years I had like 76,000 miles on it. Woo. But yeah, that thing was sweet.
Yeah, that thing was sweet.
Yeah.
But now we got the Tundra, which I'm guessing you're liking, right?
Yeah, love the Tundra.
It's nice.
Yeah,
it's recently built out.
Recently, very
So this
recently.
trip you guys going on is kind of like one of the first trips it's going to be on?
Yeah, it's gone on some trails, but it's never been on an extended trip yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's just get into it, I guess.
Okay.
Up front, we got a bunch of lights and stuff.
Too many lights. Yeah, so this is a 2018 Tundra. We got the rigid DXLs on the front bumper, got another light bar on the front bumper, running a Warren Platinum 12K winch. Have the lights and the fog lights are the rigid SAE DOT compliant ones, amber. Those are, I think, out right now. They're actually surprisingly bright for being street legal, so you can actually drive while they're on.
Nice.
And not get busted. Have some Factor 55 jewelry up front. The armor up front by a company that's no longer around. It's soon getting switched out.
Yeah, and
good design. It looks good, but
bumper, sliders, and rear bumper are all from
same company.
We're not even gonna talk about them because they don't even exist anymore.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Under the hood, very simple. It's just I have an Odyssey Group 35. I have a dual battery kit. The other batteries in the truck.
Oh, so it's wired up, kind of.
It's wired up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you got some ditch lights up here as well.
Yeah. So those are also the DXLs. The front ones are actually just have the amber cover on it. And those are mounted to an SDHQ ditch light bracket mount. Sits really low. I actually really like it.
Yeah, it's super low profile.
I originally thought they were going to be a little big, but with the size of this vehicle, it makes sense.
And you're running them all through
Switch Pro 9100.
Switch Pro 9100, and that controls all your lights and anything else?
Nope, just all lights.
Cool.
All lights.
You want to talk about your wheels and tires?
Yeah, wheels and tires. All right, I'm running the Icon Alloy Rebounds in a 17, made specifically for the Tundra, so the fitment is wonderful. And I'm running the Falcon Wild Peak MTs in a 35. They've been great. Actually, the quietest MT tire I've ever had.
And then I guess while we're in here, can't see too much of it, but let's talk about your suspension.
Suspension is I've got it's Icon Vehicle Dynamics. Up front, I have the 3.0 with CDCV, and then the upper control arm is a Billet upper control arm with the Delta joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's netting you, what, 2.5, 3 inches of lift?
2.5, but I have 10 inches of travel.
Okay.
I could probably get a little more out of it, but I just haven't had the time to do it. So.
Yeah. All relatively new stuff.
All relatively new.
You want to talk about interior?
Yeah, interior is pretty bland. All I really did was just mounted it's got these little cheapo, like $19 phone mounts. I still haven't stomached the...
Yeah, little suction cuppy guys.
Yeah, little suction cuppy. They kind of suck when it gets hot, but it works. It's a little messy, but swapped out the front dome lights to red so that when we're driving, I could just turn on the red light. Won't distort your ability to see at night, and then white light if we do need to white up the area and find something. Right here I mounted my Warren wireless remote, just simple Velcro.
Okay.
And then I have the Switch Pro right here. Switch Pro is mounted to an SDHQ like bezel mount. They did a really good job, just 3D printed, drops right in. It's pretty rad.
Nice.
And then I keep my walkie-talkie, all my rigid flashlights up on the visor, and some chem lights. A lot of people don't even know the use of chem lights, but I like to
enlighten us.
That's a long, that's a long one. That's a long one. So yeah, that's all then patch game. Tundra they don't allow you to do it on the roof.
Yeah, new
so you have to find
either.
Really?
Yeah, the new headliners don't allow for patches up there really like the old ones do. Just material's a little different.
It's a little different, but one day I just got stuck to that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put that in there. But this is the limited, so I got leather heated seats.
No LLOD patches, so I don't even care.
Well, you know, somebody keeps forgetting to send me some, so but it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna hold any grudges.
And then back seat. We got a fridge and
yeah, the fridge on the other side. We can go over there. But I'm using Gray Man Tech. I also have a Everyday Mobility Go Light bag. It goes on the other side. We're just finishing loading it out right now. Around the vehicle, I kind of keep just random hatchets, random knives for whatever reason. Like,
yeah, never know, need a hatchet.
here's a cold steel one. Right here's this company's thing. His name is Tops. Pretty rad. Do I need it? No. But you never know.
It's fun to play with.
It's fun to play with, and then always carry a trauma bag wherever I go. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's talk about the Leitner and what you got on it and bed slide.
Yeah, so originally I was gonna go with a front runner rack, but my plan at the time was to do like a truck vault with a bed slide on top, and then I was gonna mount my fridge. But front runner has done a really good job of keeping it really low, but it would also hinder me from doing all that I wanted at that time. So Leitner was my solution solely because it's really versatile. So you can literally design how you feel like you should need it. So up there is going to go a fire extinguisher mount, just figuring out what way I'm going to mount
up here.
Yeah. Dual Rotopax, and then the regular size gear pods, and then all the gear pods.
So these things are, okay, yeah, you got some red light in here. Yeah. These are they got like a little weather seal, so they're relatively weather sealed,
yeah,
I guess,
yeah,
and lockable and kind of cool, easy access.
Easy access. And you can, so like this one is med and fire, this one's recovery. So each box has a certain use, I guess. And then up top, this is my Free Spirit tent that I used on my 4Runner. I'm going to be switching to a Go Fast rooftop when they come out with the XL version.
Nice. Those are cool.
Yeah, they're slim profile, so I'm, you know.
Yeah, I just like how fast they are to deploy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Done.
It's crazy. So, power tank, they've been a big help since I had the 4Runner. It's really useful, especially when you don't want to be out, especially in Colorado where I used to live, out in the snow with my compressor is really bad, and just sitting there, 35 is just sitting. So with power tank, you can it's extremely fast.
Yeah.
A lot faster than just your run of the mill. I'm not fancy. I don't have a dual ARB.
Yeah, it's faster than the dual though, even quite a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, I think there's like 30 to 45 second fills per tire on 33 to 35. So super quick. I'm guessing it slows down a little bit once it starts getting low.
Yeah, a little bit.
But then you fill it back up.
Yeah.
And you can get these things filled at like paintball stores.
Big Five.
And I think like liquor stores, some of them.
Yeah.
You can fill.
I went to where was I? I forget. Anyways, it wasn't where I thought I'd get it filled.
Rear bumper, like we mentioned,
bumper, lights.
not really worth talking about anymore.
The rear's got a stage 3 RXT on it.
Okay.
The highest, it's got an 850-pound leaf pack on it. I'm gonna have to up that for sure.
Because you're getting fat back here.
Well, yeah, I gotta take. Yeah, without the tent on it, I'm golden. But with the tent, it just adds that.
Then we got some antenna CB over here, and this guy, which people never know what it is, because I have one also, is a WeBoost antenna. So this is the OTR, the big dog, I think. So if you're gonna want to extend the range of your cell phone signal, this is, I don't know if it's the best, might be the best, probably one of the best ways to do that. So I recently got one of these on my truck, which I used for the drive down, and yeah, I had service for pretty much the whole trip.
Yeah, it's pretty
I haven't
wild.
tested it out much, but I will be. But yeah, he's got one as well. And let's get into the bed.
Bed slide, CL 1000.
C1000.
Yeah, so it's supposed to hold 1,000 pounds.
If you don't know, these are basically just a way to load gear. You can secure it down or not, and rather than reaching way into your bed, you can pull it out. Adds a little bit of weight, takes up a little bit of size, but makes some aspects of life way way easier.
Way easier, way easier. Yeah. So originally I was going to mount my fridge to this because I didn't want to reach all the way back to my fridge, and I wanted to keep it as far back as possible so people just can't easily access it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put the fridge in the truck, and we'll get to that. But so now I just use it to mount my Pro Eagle, my Pelican case with some toys in there, some miscellaneous items. We're using this front runner flip pop for the trip.
So how do you like the Pro Eagle? You're kind of using this as a substitute to a high lift.
Yep.
Can't do everything that a high lift does, but can do some stuff that a high lift can't. So
yeah, I mean, the truth of the matter is I've never been fond of high lifts. I mean, obviously there's safe ways to go about them, but they're also, I mean, they can freak out every once in a while. So Pro Eagle came out with this big wheel version. And
yeah, it's like an off-road version almost.
Yeah, it's plastic wheels, so they're not going to go flat. You don't have to worry about it. And you have the ability to really, I mean, they're built for trophy trucks, Baja trucks. And it's been fantastic. Yeah, water purification back here. I think that's it. And then I have like I have a battery charger in case I need to charge my batteries, but outside of that.
A little Rotopax water guy.
Yeah, a little Rotopax.
Some other box storage.
And then what I use to secure it all down, you've heard of Wrangler nets? So Wrangler nets they're now in Washington. And I needed something to secure things and just make sure people weren't reaching out and trying to grab little miscellaneous items. So I just bought this to the sides of the bed slide.
It looks like these are adjustable, so you can kind of dial it in.
Yeah, but I have 3 points of retention or 4 points of retention on each side. I'm only using 3 on each side right now. And then I have another one that I have to install, but it's like an attic, like above the back seat, so you can just put you can just put like your jackets and small, light items. So
nice. And then I don't know. I guess we could talk about this is the bigger.
Yeah, this is the XL.
So this is all part of the rack system. The Leitner rack kind of goes down in here, mounts super great in the bed, and then you can attach max tracks, boxes, pods, Rotopax, shovels, whatever you want on this system. Pretty versatile.
Yeah, and they actually came out with, a lot of people didn't want to use up all the space on the Leitner rack system for max tracks because they have to get mounted horizontally.
Yeah.
So the guys over at Leitner designed a bracket that actually brackets off the skier pod on the backside.
Okay.
So it utilizes some mounting points up top that are already on the pod, and then it's just like a U bracket, and it just mounts, and then you just mount the max tracks. So it's pretty smart.
Yeah. I always thought they should do something like that.
Yeah.
So glad to hear they did. Since this is around the same dimensions as a max tracks, like the face or the back of it.
Yep.
Cool. And then what do you got? You got your fridge back here?
Snowmaster. And all the Fieldcraft trucks, you're going to see a lot of the similar items because most of them are partners of ours. We're very happy on that. We also did my dual battery back here. Ruben Clark Auto. He's out of Carpentry. He's a buddy of mine. He helped me out wire this truck and the dual battery and all the lights in a day. We were hustling, bustling, but made it happen. This is the Snowmaster Classic dual zone. It's 56 liter. So it's got a fridge and a freezer. Splits like 70-30.
Nice.
And it's been great. I ran that thing for 5 months straight every day.
Yeah, and you're doing a lot of long trips and
a lot of long
road
trips
and stuff that it would come in handy for.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, I got a little med kit on the headrest.
What's that mounted to? You know?
Yeah, it's Blue Ridge Overland gear.
Okay.
Yeah, they do great stuff. Great stuff. That's underneath that. I'm gonna mount the Fieldcraft EDM bag. And I keep miscellaneous like Surefire batteries, Noco.
Little jump starter thing.
Jump starter. Those are great.
Yeah, I mean, if you get stranded.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, we got to wrap it up because we got to actually leave to go meet up with some other guys. So that's it. Travis, man, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Travis said, Travis_Team Fieldcraft. That's his Instagram handle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks, brother.
Man. Take care.